Why is bargaining with you unsafe?
That's a good question.
Lower planes with your bargain will always work to their benefit. Yeah, of course it does. It's funny that he's being, straight about that. It's like, yeah, you could
Well,
deal with me,
they
but it's gonna
probably
bite you
have
in the
to.
ass.
Yeah, it's probably part of the deal that they have to be straightforward about it.
Yeah, true. And we can call upon him again.
Hmm.
Just randomly now, I think.
Yeah. So there's a few things you can get from him, I think. One is stat increases, though I think that might be bugged. I'm not sure you can actually get those.
Well, that would
Uh,
be a bit much, I would say. Get that.
Another thing you can get from him is money, but at this point in the game, I can't imagine why you would need money.
No, definitely not. I could not imagine
And
something more useless.
then there's like three magical items that you can get from him. Uh, two of
Are
which
they
are
good?
kind of cool. Hmm?
I just asked, anything good, and you're
Oh yeah,
proceeding to answer that. So,
yeah. Two of which are kind of cool, but I mean they're just uh, they're nothing that's going to be game changing for us, most likely.
okay, yeah, I imagine not, but it would be
Yeah.
cool to see. Um,
Sure, go ahead.
well, I'm just
It's
level.
your soul, not mine.
Well, I'm leveling, so
Oh,
reading
cool.
spell descriptions.
Ooh, what kind of spells can we look forward to now?
Well, it's only level 6, so yeah, nothing too amazing, sadly.
Uh, okay.
Thinking
And what?
Isaac's Missile Storm.
Yeah. Is this your first time that you've gotten level 6 spells?
No, I've Chain Lightning, which is level 6.
I see. This'll
So,
probably be your last level.
yeah,
But at least you did get to the point where you can throw those max damage fireballs.
very true.
That's pretty awesome.
I can get another level 5 spell. Okay.
And we're
I,
sorry if the first part of this has been a lot of talking and a lot of dialogue, but you saw enough action where we actually died and we did a lot of setup for this, so
yeah.
be grateful.
I don't. I think it was interesting.
Yeah, I think so
That
too.
may be me, but
Yeah, we,
if
we
only I
wanted to
knew
show you
more
as
of these quests or more of these spells that would really speed up this whole leveling process.
mm, yeah, we wanted to show you as much as we could. We didn't care about showing you guys everything, but little things. We want to show you as much as we could of the game because it's very in depth. It's a great game.
Yeah.
A
Plus, we kind of
classic.
just realized at the end, like, hey, we're actually really close to the end now,
We
and
are.
I don't think we really realized that before. At least I didn't.
I realized we were getting there. I did. I was in a state of disbelief. It's like it's ending. Wow.
There is that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unsummoning Fluffykins. No, not Fluffykins. There we go. Yeah, so I think we've done all the side stuff we'd planned, right?
Didn't you want to
Oh, well,
trade with Mephisto?
well, I don't think anything is going to be worthwhile, but
Hmm. Well, there's a set of boots and there's a mask.
I'm just gonna see.
Mephasm
Yes.
agreed to tie himself to this circle.
Phasm, hi, I want to bargain.
Mhm.
Um,
That's weird.
so you have to actually be away from it. So we're likely
Oh,
not going
or
to do
do
that.
we? Oh, just a second, guys. I think that we actually have to bring him another type of charm or something, do we?
No, it just says you need time to think.
Oh, I see.
Just
Well,
consider
let's go
give.
do something then.
Yeah, so I think we go to the courtyard and then
Yeah.
talk to.
Yeah.
Oh wait, defend the keep. Yeah.
Um. Well, let's see if we can find that girl, that sergeant girl.
Yeah, true. So should we walk out or go teleport into the courtyard or teleport into the past to then walk into the keep?
Let's
I'd say
teleport to the
to the
path.
path. Yeah, that sounds like the best way to do it. Also, it's worth having a save after this, after the
Oh,
loading
yes.
screen, because yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, we don't want to do all that again. Or do we?
I don't. Maybe you.
I mean, we can trust the autosave, though, probably, right?
Yeah, it's proven itself for sure.
In fact, it just proved itself there and then.
Or it was like, hey, don't forget me.
Yeah. Alright, just a second, guys. I'm gonna save. I'll be right back. And we're back.
I am certain.
Oh, an interesting thing. When I stop or start recording, I control sand. I don't know why.
Oh, you actually have to stop recording to save. Or what? Oh, there
Oh,
she
here
is.
she is. Did you count the revolutions of the sun since our last meeting?
Yeah,
Oh,
0.
yes, we counted the seconds. Each moment was like an eternity without you. ... Alright. I accept your challenge.
Yeah, might as well. Yes. Hey, 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 don't go for me. Like the other guy with the sword.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm very tempted to throw a spell now, but
Time to dance.
well, dance faster.
Wow, she does get harder, doesn't she?
She does, but well, she's actually dishing out a lot of damage.
Yeah. But she's near the end, and I'm halfway towards my end, so...
True. You've bested me 3 times. Yep.
What
You can help to
service
bring
can
the
you
lights.
offer?
Yeah. You've no armsman, servant, or warrior such as I. Well, we have a couple. And an army worth.
I accept your service. Kana and I could use you. Oh my goodness. This stuff just writes itself.
It does. Alright, so she's basically a sergeant that you can use. So, you know, we have her on our side now. I think that's cool. So now let's go in and tell, I forget his name, Naval, to proceed.
I thought that after that, did you think that would be like enough time to do the Mephisto thing, or?
I don't know. Could
Yeah,
be.
probably doesn't matter. Yeah, let's try.
I'm not too fussed.
Yeah, let's do the Naval thing, and then after that, maybe we'll do the Mephisto thing if there's time before the final dealie.
Yeah. And if we feel like it.
Yeah.
Hi, Naval. Are you having fun looking at the wall?
Naval
Why don't you turn
always
around?
has fun looking at the wall.
Reinforcements on the way. I guess we're as ready as we're gonna be, right?
Yeah.
Keep is ready to stand against a shadow army.
Now, I'll tell you people, this was supposed to be like very in-depth, very comprehensive. Each choice you made was supposed to have some influence on how tough the battle at the keep was going to be. But it ended up not working out that way.
Huh?
basically, if you ran your keep completely into the ground, the battle was uber difficult. But if you were at least halfway decent, then the battle was not uber difficult.
My
It
lord,
had,
you
like,
should rest. Gather
one way
your
or the other.
strength.
I must still remain
Huh.
strong. Any sign of weakness now to our own troops, and the King of Shadows will have gained another edge on us. He marches on Crossroad Keep, and it will not be long before his forces are at our gates. But
Well, I
you,
forgot
Knight
he
Captain,
survived.
and your efforts here, you have served Neverwinter beyond the call of duty, risking your life not once, but several times without hesitation. If there is anything that I think will be the light against this shadow that comes against us, it is you and the fortress I have granted you. But on to the matters at hand.
What of Waterdeep? Of the Lord's Alliance? Have they answered our call?
Forces from Waterdeep and our other allies are on their way, but I do not know if they will arrive in time.
Our walls will hold.
Yeah, they should.
I wish I shared your confidence, Knight Captain. But the power this King of Shadows seems to possess is something I do not think these walls can easily stop.
You must hold this keep against these shadows. You have raised this place with your own hands. Now you must keep it together and lead your men in battle.
I will not fail.
No, we won't.
We should waste no time. Please meet us in the war room, Captain.
We have a war room now? Oh, is this it?
No, I think it's the other room. This one's empty. Yeah, this seems like the room. Very well.
Yeah.
Walls and troop strength. News from the scouts. Okay, so they're coming.
Whatever.
We need to act. So we need to get that bridge.
Fair enough. How much time would this buy us?
A few days. That sounds
Yeah, that sounds useful.
good. Yeah, enough talk. We should get going.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so she send Grey Cloaks.
Single unit. Single unit. Yeah, Gobnar, that's a good idea. Let's put it all in Gobnar's hand, shall we?
Well, it's Kelgar.
Kel
Kelgar says that.
Yeah. What about magical solution?
Yeah, like bring Quora, she'll blow the thing up.
Yes.
Or
I like that. Yes.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
do that. Shut up, Sand.
Well, she can throw a friggin' meteor. Basically.
Yes. Yes,
So-
she can.
I don't think that bridge is going to be an issue.
No.
In fact, Sand can as well.
Yeah. So, shut up, Sand.
Large stones and smaller ones, you can use hammer, giant, or explosives. Blast globes.
Ah. Do we want to give him access to storage rooms?
No. Well, there's no we're going to bring Quora option.
What makes you think this will work, little man?
Grey Cloaks.
Okay, well, of course.
Well, we
behind
have
it.
to,
Yeah.
sadly. Let's do it.